Hello and welcome to How 2.0, your guide to Web 2.0 and how it can work for you, the teacher. This is brought to you by Discovery Educator Network, which is found at discoveryeducatornetwork.com, Teachers 2.0 at teachers20.com, and this guy, whoever he is. Alright, today we're going to be starting part 1 of a 4-part series. Don't worry, each of the 4 parts is relatively small, on building a personal learning network. For this first part, I'm going to explain what a PLN is to begin with. You'll hear it called different things. Often it's abbreviated as PLN, which some people will tell you stands for Professional Learning Network. It's called that because the teachers who use it will often use it for growing professionally. So they'll use it to find best practices or good lesson ideas or interesting websites that they might be able to use in the classroom, things like that. You'll often hear it called a personal learning network. That's because every PLN is created for that person by that person. I'm not going through a major multi-million-dollar conglomerate for my learning network. I built it myself using things and websites that I myself found useful. So professional learning network, personal learning network, really, you'll hear it called both, and that's because it is both. Now, every PLN starts with you, and you can have all kinds of people in your personal learning network. You might have friends, co-workers, strange people who seem to know all the answers, and you'll probably have at least one joker who you get some really good insights out of and some stress relief as well. Now, you're not just getting information from them. They're not just giving information to you. You're probably giving information back to them. You're probably finding things on your own that you're sharing with them, so they're getting information from you, you're getting information to them. It sort of works both ways, and that's what makes personal learning networks so cool. Now, at the same time that you're sharing with them and they're sharing with you, they're probably also sharing with each other, which makes it even better, because if they don't share it with you, they're going to share it with somebody else, and you get the idea. Now, you probably already have something like this. If you look at where you work right now, you've got people in your grade level who are finding cool things that you talk with. You've got people in your department if you are teaching high school or middle school. So really, I'm talking about PLNs, but you already have one. It's just a new name for something you already have, but probably it's offline. Now, there's nothing wrong with it being offline. Face-to-face communication is awesome, and you can get a connection from that you don't always get using online communication. However, if you include an online component to your PLN, then suddenly your network goes from something that looks like this, turns into something that looks like this. It really expands so much. You're going to get so much more useful information. You're just going to be thrown back by how much stuff you get. It becomes not just communication with people in your school or people you've met in real life. It becomes communication with people who are in another county, in another state, in another country even. It becomes global communication. And that's just awesome. Okay, this concludes part 1. In our next part, told you they were short, we're going to start off actually finding people to put in your personal learning network or professional learning network, whichever you want to call it. So, stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, comments, or criticisms, you can reach me at theartguy@gmail.com or go to my own website, academicaesthetic.com. And everything in this presentation that can be licensed as such is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution License. That means you are allowed to take this information, share it, redistribute it, remix it, cut it up, put it back together again, add new stuff to it, as long as you give credit where credit is due, and conversely, give blame where blame is due. So, until next time, have fun.